For factorization of 4 algebraic terms, your answer will have 2 brackets. So for the first question, for the first step, you need to group them with common terms. So for AB plus AC, I can see the common term is A. So AB plus AC, they have the common term of A. And I group them in another group, which is BD and CD. BD and CD, the common term is D. The second step is you put the common terms outside of the bracket. So the common term is A outside of the bracket. So when I do an expansion, A times B, I will get AB plus A times C, I will get AC. And for another group, the common term is D. D times B equals to DB or BD is still the same, plus D times C, so that I can get CD. So for the last step, you put the common factors only once. So you write only once. And the remaining will be A plus D here. So A plus D. And the common factor is B plus C. You write only once. For this question, you can do it in another way, whereby you can see if you group it this way, AB plus BD, right? Your common term can be B. Just now the common term A, now you can put the common term as B. And another group is AC plus CD, then your common term is C. Okay, the same method. First step is put the common terms outside of the bracket, and the inside will be A. So A times B is AB plus B times D, you can get BD, plus, and then another common term is C, A plus D. And the common factors you write only once, and the remaining will be B plus C. B plus C, the common factor is A plus D. And you can compare, the answer is actually the same. B plus C multiplies with A plus D. So it's still the same, these two terms. For question 2, okay, first step is group it with common terms. So I group them 2PQ plus PR. This one group, the common term is P. This is another group, 2NR, the common term is N. Okay, next step, put a common term outside of the brackets. And the inside will be 2Q, so that when you do an expansion, it will be 2PQ. And P times R, you'll get PR plus N, common term, and the inside of the bracket will be 4Q, so that when you expand it, you can get 4NQ plus 2R. When you expand this, you will get 2NR. And for this question, you can see that there's still common factor for 4 and 2. So this, without changing, I copy it down. Okay, for this, the common factor for 4 and 2 is 2. So 2, I write it outside. 2 times n is 2n. When you do expansion, 2 times 2, you will get 4. And the q remaining, I write it down. And 2 times 1 will be equals to 2. So I don't need to write a 1, I just need to write the remaining r. And you can see the common factor is 2q plus r now. Then the remaining is p plus 2n. So p plus 2n, and the common factors I write once 2q plus r. That's it. For third question, the first step is group them with common terms. So I group it jm minus jn, one group, and another group is ym minus yn is another group. So the common term is j here. So the j, next step is common terms you put outside of the bracket, j. So j times m, you can get jm, and this is minus, so I put minus. J times n, you can have jn, plus the common term is y, and the inside of the bracket is m minus n. So that when I do expansion, you always can check back when you do an expansion. Y times m is ym, and y times negative n, you will get negative yn. And the last step is you write the common terms, and I write the common factors only once. So the remaining is j plus y. Common factors is m minus n. Write only once. Okay, for the fourth question 4, you can group it. So I can group it like this. This one group, common term is x. This is another group. The common term is p. Okay, for this question, you can see 9 and 3. 9 and 3, so not only the common term is x, I can have a common factor for 9 and 3. So the common factor is, the highest common factor is 3. So 3x. This is a faster way to do it. In one step, you can factorize everything. So if you can't do it, you can do it step by step. So you put a common factor of x. After that, you can continue with another common factor. Always find the highest common factor for the terms. Okay, 3x. 3x, when you do expansion, multiplies with 3, multiplies with 3, you get 9. And y. So that you can get 9xy. This is negative. And z. 3x times z, you will get 3xz. And for another term, you can see 12 and 4. The highest common factor will be 4. So I can take a 4, and p is another common factor. And 4 times 3, you can get 12 y, 12py, and this is negative. This is z, so that I can get negative 4pz. And the last step is write the common factors only once. The common factors is 3y minus z, and the remaining will be 3x plus 4p. So 3x plus 4p, the common factors 3y minus z.